Not just you fire, but everyone. All right, we're about to be live.
Do your swoop bangs.
Oh, no. Somebody's going out.
Part your hair on the other side and see if anybody notices.
Tech's going out to the club tonight. Look at him. He looks like he's got his... You know what's funny? I know people hate when I eat on the stream. But
you never had a birthday at fucking Chuck E. Cheese, Jaffe.
Well, we had ours was called Showbiz Pizza Place, bitch. But I know they
sounds like they were successful.
No, it's the same thing. It's different.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay.
But okay. All right, hang on. All right, Tech. So
we're live.
We're live. We're going to go live with the show in 2 seconds, unless ABC calls us and cancels.
Are you
us.
Whispering?
No, I'm not. Does it sound too low?
Yeah, but you sound like you're speaking lower than you normally do.
Test. Hello.
You sound low energy.
Okay, can you hear the... Don't fuck with my volume. Is my volume okay?
I hear you fine. I don't... I have you turned up halfway, so...
Okay, I trust Rob. Rob says my mic
volume
is...
on the stream's okay.
How
my
about
volume's a little loud. Right-click me on Discord and send me down to like the normal volume, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, how about that, you guys? Is that better? My volume's good now? You can know because I'm eating. Shut up, real YT Shadow. Why don't you subscribe to the show?
That's
Maybe
better.
We'll start.
Yeah.
You fuck. You fucking
Let's
freaky
start.
fuck. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know you can hear me chewing. It's Olive Garden, though, so... All right, here we go.
Oh, yay. Fair.
Oh, you goddamn right. All right, here we go. Welcome to the show, fellas and fillets. We appreciate you being here. Step into the goddamn madhouse with me, Bunny, and Tech. Well, at least me and Bunny. We'll see if Tech survives the night. Here we go.
It's like a calling card, you know? Like that's a beat so legendary.
Yep.
Keep it for girls. Rowdy outside.
Chick And then the random, you gotta get the moan. Do the moan cut.
Yes,
That was
back.
good.
Of course it's good. I'm Tech for Tech. Man of many skills, but no talent.
I feel that. I get it.
There's an overpass somewhere in Philadelphia with my name on it.
Underpass. Welcome.
Overpass.
Okay. Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to Madhouse. We appreciate you being here. It is I, the delightful, delectable, deliciously deranged Bunny Bouton, as I say it in French. And, of course, for the moment, he may not last the evening, folks. We'll get into why in just a little bit. He'll still be part of the show, but he may be going off camera permanently. We'll talk about that very, very soon. But for now, he has retained his duties. Tech, we have 2 Gods of War right now. If you want to support the show in a big, bad, sexy way, you can be a God of War. Now, we unfortunately have lost our longtime God of War, but we'll be hopefully... He's still a Diet Soda soldier. You love him, you know him. Zach procrastinates, but Hector Howell and Eddie T are still hanging in there. We would love to have you at that level. Where are you taking them tonight, Tech?
Tonight we're gonna show them what it's like to be canceled. You got a cancellation simulator over here for people that do accents for cultures that they don't look like they belong to.
Okay, fair enough.
Now it's time.
Well, what about this? Talking about not being canceled because she's dead. We have our very first Madhouse corpse. The one, the only, the tomato throwing beauty herself, Canty. There she is with Kermit and her tomato. And what's happening up there is Canty can have us give a shout out, a ad, whatever she wants, and also she's just lives in our heart. She gets a grave, she gets a topper, and in that, That's what you get. We'd love to have more of you, but there's our first one ever. You never forget your first one. Can't see our first Madhouse Corp. Okay, corpse. All right, fellas. Corp. Our first Madhouse Corp. Hey, get back down there, Canty. You know what you need to do down. Anyway, point being, welcome, my friends, to the Madhouse. We got a crackerjack of a show tonight, and we're looking forward to talking to you guys about all sorts of tech just changed his background. He threw me a little bit. Here we go. Boy, you're about to get fired and you're going all out, aren't you? You're just like, fuck it, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Trying to get retained.
I guess so.
I'm trying to keep my job.
You're trying to get the lolcow guys to go, maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we should bring Tech back or something.
They don't want me back there.
We went today, by the way, compliments of your incredibly generous donations. Tech and I, Bunny, of course, lives out of state. We went to the Olive Garden as one of our member goals or one of our donation goals from last night. I have some of it here. It was delicious. I can't eat as much of it as I used to because of the Ozempic. I never thought the plate of fettuccine Alfredo would be too much for me to handle, but it was. Loved it. Delightful. Thank you guys for supporting our shenanigans. I hope you saw it. If not, it's on the IRL stream on this very channel. Now, I do want to remind you guys, well, what?
Yeah?
Oh, I got to move something somewhere. Hang on, I'm not quite set up. Good, Jaffe. Oh, right, I got to share my screen with you guys. That's what's. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Hang on. Sorry, it's been a day. Lots been. Jesus Christ, Tech. Really?
What do you mean?
Really?
I love that background.
He's the content.
Yeah.
That's the content right
He's
there.
the king of content, Anthony Schmananthony. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. You guys can see the screen?
Watching.
All right, cool. All right, we're almost back in business. What we need.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, you guys. Almost there. It's all my bad. Oh, we know, Jaffe. No, you know what? You have to be nice to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a rough day
It's
for...
Jaffe's own birthday.
I know. It's my very merry birthday. Sorry, you guys. I hate that. I wanted to just... Anyway. All right. There we go. I just keep looking over and saying Anthony. What I was going to say is...
I know. I keep laughing at him dancing.
What I was going to say, I am a little bit... I have a bit of an Olive Garden hangover, though. That's not even a joke, because I'm, I didn't eat that much, but I ate a lot for me, and I'm just real tired. Tech said the same thing. What I wanted to let you know, though, is thank you for supporting us doing that, and also thank you guys very, very much for... all of the wonderful memberships and super chats, and we absolutely love them. Keep them coming in tonight. Super chats, gifted members, they make the world go round. They allow us to keep doing our show. We would very much appreciate it. Also, check out our merch store. It is growing. Most of these designs are Miss Bunny Button's own creativity. And we would love your support. We got Madhouse hats. We got Madhouse hoodies. We got Twisted Metal Gabbin and Games hat down here. We got a Kratos protecting the trans kids up here. You know how we do it. So hopefully you are interested. I just put the link down there in the chat. Okay, let's get to one of our main topics, though, which is of course the I don't know what to tell you is the Jimmy Kimmel.
Point your mic at your mouth real quick.
You pointed at your mouth hole.
Like do this with it, because you go over here.
Oh
Make sure it's following you. There you go.
I know how to work a fucking mic, motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you know Anthony danced with Prince?
Yeah, I heard about that. It was really gross. Look at him go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nobody knows who Anthony is. Don't be playing that shit. They're like, who is that guy? But anyway, yeah, so you guys may have heard that Jimmy Kimmel is well on his way to being canceled. All those shows are quickly becoming a relic of the past, but regardless, though, I'm not happy about it. I think it's childish and stupid, and Trump, of course, immediately tweeted out, oh, now we got to get rid of Seth Meyers, and we got to get rid of, what's that other guy, Jimmy Fallon, and I'll play you the clip that got Jimmy Kimmel in trouble, and there was really nothing to it. It was,
Yeah, I don't know what it was. All I know is he got fired.
Well, he hasn't actually been fired yet. They've indefinitely postponed him coming back to air. And it's an act of cowardice on the part of ABC, but whatever. Their businesses, just like you can't really believe them when they say go BLM or Happy Pride Month. You can't really believe that they're sitting there going, yeah, what Jimmy Kimmel did was wrong. They'll do whatever they have to do to keep the bottom line healthy and, people buying yachts and all that shit. So, and Jimmy Kimmel will be fine if the show's canceled. Obviously, his people won't, but that's the world we're in right now. I don't know. I heard this great rant.
What did he say?
Let me play it for you guys. Let's bring everybody up to speed. I need a fourth monitor. I never thought I would need a fourth monitor, but I do. I do. This is what Kimmel
does.
I know. All right, here we go. Let me make this big for you guys. All right, this is the clip from Kimmel last night. Tech, you let me know when I should stop it so we don't get a strike. But it's news, so I'd hate to think anyone's thinking we're just trying to rip somebody's content off.
Like every 15 seconds or so.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
With the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing.
And if you don't know, I mean, Jimmy Kimmel is historically he's not the most progressive guy
Bad
you
comedian.
know. No, and he's not. What are you talking about? He's a funny guy.
Not, he's not so funny.
He is not the most progressive guy you know, but he's a pretty progressive guy, and he wears his politics on his sleeve when he does his show. So he obviously is not a fan of Trump and MAGA and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's like a worse Seth MacFarlane.
The White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get.
Okay. So, I mean, that's the joke.
I'm a little more surprised that was Trump's response.
That's the whole.
Like,
that's the whole point. This is not like a joke where he's like "fuck MAGA." Even he has a right to, but he certainly should probably go. Well, there may be consequences he is or isn't willing to deal with by saying that. I believe he's in the last year of his contract. But I mean, all these shows. Colbert was canceled. Late night shows don't bring in the money that they used to. There's a different conversation that probably would be having if this was, the Super Bowl commissioner or something. It's like, what are they going to not air the Super Bowl or something? It's all about money. But anyway, yeah. So Trump, that's Trump's answer so far. There's more to what do you feel about your friend that you love so much and was a voice of your politics, Charlie Kirk?
As you know, for about 150 years, and it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition.
Yep.
Construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder.
Yeah, it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. And then here's the punchline.
Good joke.
Here's the punchline.
Construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish.
And that was it. So, I mean, go ahead, Bunny.
So that's what he got. I kind of thought it was going to be much like edgier, like more hateful or something. That's just pointing out the way Trump reacted, which to me is surprising
and silly and funny and worth laughing at. And then but I mean, what has bothered me the most about Donald Trump, whether you love his politics or hate his politics, what has bothered me the most about this guy is how scared and easy to acquiesce the business people are. Tim Cook, one of the most successful CEOs, runs Apple, gay as the day is long, openly gay fella. And I'm not saying Trump is out there banging the drum about, gay people are bad, but certainly I would imagine most gay folks probably don't agree with a lot of Trump's politics. And there he is, totally kissing his ass, kissing the ring. ABC, which is owned by Disney, terrified of Trump. It's like, you know what? He's a fucking president. He works for all of us. He's not a fucking king. That to me is the biggest disappointment. It would be nice if somebody fucking stood up and said, you know what? Fuck you, Trump. Go to work. Fucking deal with the Middle East. Fucking deal with the economy. Fucking deal with, assassins roaming college campuses. Shut the fuck up about comedians, you fucking moron. But, whatever. Whatever. He has a right to say it. I support his right to say it. And I'm sure Kimmel will be back. But it's lame. It's pretty fucking lame. I don't know. Tech, you're a pretty conservative guy, and you might end up fired tonight. What do you think about all this stuff?
I'm not conservative. What gives you that thought?
You're more conservative. You're more conservative than I am. That's for goddamn sure. But what do you think about this?
But so is like a rock on the street is more conservative than you are.
Okay, well, Iraq is in the Middle East. It's not on the street.
That was good.
I'm the new. Hey, I'm the new Kimmel. Hey, give me.
Yeah, that was great.
Give Jaffe the show.
What do you think about this?
I think that it seems like Trump only went in on the I support the Kirk thing and it's a friend and all this because he wants the fucking like optics of it. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. He doesn't give a shit about fucking himself. He doesn't give a shit. How many times have we seen him and his wife in public together?
Oh, well, very few.
No, because his wife hates like a fucking guy.
Of course,
that's what it seems.
It is a marriage of convenience, and there's a lot of those. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you're signing up for. I don't get the sense Melania is like, or Trump is nursing a broken heart because it's like, but Melania, I love you. He's probably like, this is transactional. I get from you.
I'll buy another one.
Right. But I get from you the fact that I'm this old guy with reports say a very nasty smell and a very weird mushroom looking dick. And I get to look like I'm fucking, still the stud. And you get whatever you get. You get maybe as much. I don't know. I don't know what you get from being with the man. But something. And I think that's fine. There have been other marriages, plenty of marriages that have been more convenient than that. And I don't really see that as, I know that's Superman. Hang on. Superman is going to be.
Mushroom looking?
No, Superman is going to be coming to HBO Max Friday. No, HBO Max. I'm going to watch it again. That's how much I enjoyed it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there you go. Listen to this. Glassdoor Gamer. Hey, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see you here. He says, what's going on down there? Watching your country go all authoritarian is surreal. It should give everybody pause, and it should make you go, like the Buddhists say, impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Tech and I were driving today talking about taking the kids to Santa Monica coming up. Maybe we'll IRL stream it. But they were born in Santa Monica, my two children, and they were literally born in the room of our townhouse in Santa Monica. We had home births because, again, progressive.
Oh,
we had
that's so cool.
It was very interesting. It was delightful. But it's gone to shit. And Tech and I both were like, 10 years ago, 50. I mean, that was the jewel of Southern California, or one of them.
Yeah.
Beachfront property, incredibly expensive homes, entertainment people living next to bank. It's a very ritzy place. And now it's kind of become a bit of it's not like going into South Central or anything, but it ain't what it used to be. So Glassdoor Gamer, I mean, anything and everything can and will fall apart eventually. And I hope America survives and grows and gets better. I really, 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 really do. But who's to say? K-Nubs, thank you for the super chat. He says, I want Jaffe's YouTube channel canceled. Well, it won't be long. Come on. Not because, hey, I'm going to tell you the idea I had for tonight's stream, and even Bunny was like, that's too far. And I'm going to tell you what it was, though. I want Jaffe's YouTube channel canceled, not because I hate his politics or my ticks, but because of his shows on the channel create a theme, cancel and start anew. Oh, baby, you spent money on that. You should have fucking workshopped that or something a little bit.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, but thank you for that, K-Nubs. We very much appreciate it. Thanks, sir. I didn't show the wrong clip. That's the right clip. Wallace says I showed the wrong clip, apparently. Well, what's okay? I mean, send me another one. I
was kind of thinking there's got to be more because there's just no way that. Okay. Yeah, that just seems crazy if that is what it is.
That's not a problem. Send me Wayne B. Send me the one, or who was it who said that? Wallace. Send me the one that's the real one. But that is the one that I saw that they were saying was the clip, and I saw this yesterday before they even canceled him.
Okay, Tare said that there's another clip apparently that got him canceled, not this one. So,
well, I think
I hadn't seen anything.
Besides
the
no. Hang on, no, it's the first part. Like Darth Nugget says, he did say it. You guys probably missed it because it was so minor. But what he was, I'll play it again real quick. But what he said that maybe everybody missed was this part right here. Hang on. At the very beginning, he talks about MAGA looking for anything to sort of throw this guy to the wolves with. And it's not, I'm not falling for anything, RP. I'm telling you, it's at the beginning. You guys just didn't hear it. Here, you guys can see it. I'll play it. But, God, I'm not going to complain about my monitors. Listen to the very beginning.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing,
that was it. So the fact that the MAGA people or whoever, a lot of people have different theories on it, but right now the official story does indeed seem to be that this guy was a MAGA guy. Not a MAGA guy. He had a leftist ideology. I was kidding. But so okay. So he's not a he's not a. Okay, you're right. That's not what it looks like the case is, and he misspoke. But we're talking about literally a Fox News anchor 2 days ago, and I don't know if you've seen this clip where he was suggesting voluntary euthanasia for homeless people. It's like let state assisted. You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, well, I can show it if you guys want to see it. But
I'll watch it. K-Nubs is asking if I can read a super chat because you don't know how to read.
Read it, and I'll pull this clip up. Yep.
He says for $5, I want David Jaffe's YouTube canceled, not because I hate his politics, because 0 of his shows on the channel create a theme. Cancel and start anew.
I don't know what he's saying.
None of your shows that you make, whether it's Political Fatties or Madhouse or the Gabbin and Games,
they stick
are thematic.
To a theme.
Yeah.
Okay, I get.
They jump around all the time.
Well, they're different shows.
They're variety shows.
No,
but wait, they're different shows. If Political Fatties,
singularly, every single channel or every single show you do is so multifaceted that it's not thematic in itself. Political Fatties will talk about video game stuff here and there. We only did one episode, but we did talk about video games for a little bit. And then, like, Madhouse will be Madhouse stuff. And then, we're doing politics on the Madhouse show. So we're doing Gabbin and Games. And, but Jaffe's also going to talk about, like, did you see the aliens on the Gabbin and Games show thing he was doing? And, now he's also talking about politics on Gabbin and Games. It's
Jaffe's
every show is just whatever Jaffe
man.
wants.
His shows are variety shows.
Yeah, I'm a whimsical,
I like that.
Yeah, I'm a whimsical skedaddler. I mean, right, PK99 says this asshole's talking crap about Gabbin and Games. There might be a new Gabbin tomorrow coming up. Okay, this is what I was talking. Again, I want to get back to Kimmel briefly, but I do want to show you this because this is pretty staggering that, and again, no one's surprised that right now it's not fair, but the right would tell you, and they might even be correct, that, there were times in the last couple years that they were like, we're being canceled for anything we say. And, I don't think that was the case, but it was certainly in the air, and it was the case enough that I understand that they would say that. And so right now, maybe they're just like enjoying being the winning team for the first fucking time. But that said, this was pretty crazy that Kimmel's canceled for that. But then again, it's Fox News. They probably were cheering this in the control booth. Listen to this. Talking about homeless people.
They have given billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help.
Wait, what, guys?
You don't have it on Discord. You're just sharing on YouTube.
All right, hang on. Here you go. All right, here we go.
And the homeless population, a lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them. Or something.
I mean, Involuntary lethal injection. I mean,
God.
But again, I mean, the guy has a right to say it.
He almost said that exactly like Sam Hyde's parody, his where he did the TED Talk. You know what I'm talking about? Where he says, "We're just gonna kill him." I mean, that was almost like a sketch.
Y'all got
the way he said that. That's wild.
Y'all got some Sam.
You love Sam Hyde, huh?
You got some Sam Hyde on the brain.
Sorry, it's me.
No, it's no problem. But you know, so I'm sure he apologized. Tactile therapy. I don't care. I am not going to pretend that I'm shocked. Shocked, I say, that some of these people on certain political parties and certain networks would like to see homeless people eradicated. Okay? I wouldn't. I think it's ridiculous. I don't care if he apologized. I'm not going to cancel the guy. Him and Fox News has a right to put whatever the fuck they want on the air as long as it doesn't violate the law. Okay? And you can apologize all you want, but that was in your fucking heart and you said it and whatever. It's not like I'm going to watch Fox News anyway. But I'm just only playing it because comparatively speaking, it's a little goofball that Kimmel's being fired for not even being a news guy on a news network and going, oh, I guess he misspoke. And this guy still is on Fox News. But whatever. Who gives a shit? The right doesn't really care. The left doesn't really care. What you guys care about is your side winning tonight. That's all you care about. Not all of you, but a lot of you. Okay? And, you know, I love you all. I love people. As I think George Carlin said it best, but I'm going to paraphrase it and fuck it up. But the gist of it was, I love individuals. Individuals are great. It's when they get together and become a group when shit becomes really scary and dangerous and I want nothing to do with them. Okay? So I don't know why somebody might feel the way that guy did. I don't know. But I don't, you know, I'm not going to get into it with you. What's the point? What's the point, right?
You know, him saying that, my little brain took it as, let's just kill vets because most homeless people are vets. So why not just kill them as soon as they get out of service? Let's just what a silly, crazy thing to say.
Because who were a lot of the vets? Not all, but who were a lot of them before they were vets and before they were soldiers? They were, you know, poor people. And they'd love the only reason they're not killing the poor people is because they can use them to work in their fucking factories. You know. So anyway, Jaffe, that's whataboutism. I don't care. I love this. The worst thing that ever happened. Well, there's a lot of worse things. One of the worst things that ever happened to the American education system is kids learned a very basic course of philosophy 101 with things like the straw man term and whataboutism. This guy, First Last, says, Jaffe, that's whataboutism. So? Who gives a shit? Who gives?
You should always wonder things like that.
I'm a whimsical whataboutismer. I don't give a shit. Secondly, the left leaders only care about funding homeless programs so they can embezzle said funds. Sure, buddy. Absolutely. My side is incredibly bad and evil and cartoon villains, and you have the skinny on the truth. Now, you can believe that. But I don't believe that about your side, and I don't believe that about my side. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And people who walk around believing that the other side or the other political party is the cartoon villain that they make them out to be, twirling their mustache and tying the girl to the railroad tracks, you should be ashamed of how stupid you are, is what I would say. You should be ashamed of how goddamn stupid you are, but I imagine if you're that stupid, you probably don't know to be ashamed, do you? You're probably like, I'm the smartest guy in the world, is what I would say. Okay. But I still love you, First Last. You're my best friend.
For now.
I love everybody.
I know.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Jaffe, California spends a record amount on homeless people, and this is still a big problem in California. Yep.
They also have a record amount of homeless people.
They're an incredibly populous state. The economy's in the shitter. You know, what do you want from me? I didn't do it.
We need to flip the script and make homeless people the new celebrities. Let's all just start if this show continues to get no super chats, we're on the way. We'll be doing this from under the local overpass. It'll be like, welcome to Madhouse, coming at you live from under the 805 where the 15 meets the 805 next to
Cerritos Auto Square. It's Madhouse. So, yeah. AKA, send us some fucking money. All right, continue. Go ahead, Bunny. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, you remember my idea I had a couple months ago about homeless people beauty pageants or talent shows or something? We need to do like American Idol, but with homeless people, because I was saying how many homeless people there are. You know, there's so many that have like crazy hidden talents that can like play violin like crazy, and you'd never know.
Okay, you're thinking that
American Idol with homeless
because
people.
you saw that movie with Robert Downey Jr. and Jamie Foxx, and it was because he could play the violin. There ain't no goddamn.
But they can.
They can.
Have you ever been to New York?
You're generalizing homeless people and saying you're out of your mind.
They're full of hidden talents that we don't notice.
Here's what we're gonna. No. I'm done. I've figured it out. I've solved all of our problems. We are gonna raise $100,000 over the next month, and we are going to do a live reality YouTube show where Bunny Button lives with about 10 homeless people, which wouldn't be the first time she's brought a homeless person to her house, and one of them by the end of it has to be YouTube famous. And the other nine,
give me this challenge.
The other 9, because we're going to get funding from Fox News, and they are behind this clearly, you kill in their sleep. But the one that has the most YouTube subscribers at the end, they win the contest. Everybody would watch.
Well, I was thinking we're going to do like American Idol or something for all these bobos. We're going to get them all, and they're going to show their talents. And then the winner gets like their own trailer in 1997 Dodge Neon or something. Like we're going to set them up right. And
that sounds great.
They're going to be America's sweetheart.
Yeah.
Like we need to start making homeless people assets so people want to stop killing them.
No, because then what's going to happen is that they're going to become normal. And look, Post Malone is the only thing stopping Post Malone from being homeless is some fucking ditties he wrote. Right? That man should be homeless by all intents and purposes. He checks every box except he's a millionaire. But if you didn't know who I don't dislike Post Malone either.
No,
but if you didn't know Post Malone was Post Malone and he came up to you, you'd start fishing for quarters or something. Like, well, you give him $5.
Or accidentally 50 like I did in California.
Yeah, I remember that.
Listen, this is not untrue, by the way. Ad Hacker says Jaffe's going to be super jealous when the homeless guy is more successful at YouTube. I will.
I'm telling you, I could go out right
Keemstar
now.
will probably have him hosting Lolcow Nerds in a week. It's like, I found this guy. He was squatting on my property, and I gave him a show. I'm really good at this. I checked the stats.
Talent finds me.
He beats women and drives drunk, and he may be a pedophile. Get him a show. Get him a fucking show. Hell, maybe Jimmy Kimmel will get hired at Lolcow. He'll be doing Lolcow Cafe tomorrow morning.
Kim can fix his career.
That's exactly right. Okay. We have a little bit of Charlie Kirk stuff coming up. More about the conspiracy stuff. There's some weird stuff going on.
I want to know what's on Charlie Kirk's hard drives. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, you said something to me today, and I was like, you're shitting me. I don't know where. I think we were driving. He's like, did you hear what they found on Charlie Kirk's hard drives? And I was like, no, don't tell me that. No, I don't like Charlie Kirk for the most part, but I'm just kind of like going, I would be like,
can you imagine, though?
Yes, I can imagine. It tracks.
Like, the FBI
not for him, but for that kind of.
But you have to say, like, the FBI has to be looking at his computer. Like, I wonder if he had any other enemies. I wonder if like he was connected to anything like nefarious. Like, we have to investigate. And like they go onto his hard drives. It's like, oh, yeah. Well,
you know what people don't. You know what people don't talk about enough. Like, no one should have ever stopped talking about this. And this is how crazy our world and our country is. That this isn't something we're still talking about every day. Which is because in the chat right now, we had Stephen Hawking saying that Charlie Kirk was anti-porn, right? Well, the Speaker of the House, what's his name, Mike Johnson, which is like a breath away from being the name of a porno guy. I'm like, Mike Johnson, come on. But anyway, but he's the Speaker of the House. He has an adopted son, and apparently they stay on the straight and narrow. And I guess I should underline the word straight in this case, because they check each other's porn to make sure they're not looking at porn. He does this with not his drinking buddy, not his wife, his son. Okay?
What?
No, you heard what I said. I didn't. Did I stutter, Aaron?
They're checking their porn to make sure it's not porn?
He checks his son's computer, and his son checks his computer like it's some sort of promise or something.
To make sure they're not watching porn at all.
Right.
Okay.
Think of what a weird thing to do in general, let alone
I don't like that.
to do it. Yeah, of course you don't like it. No way, it's disgusting.
As if everybody's not watching it on incognito anyway.
Well,
I don't use
right.
incognito.
Not
Incognito's for losers.
not only that, but more importantly, how weird is that? How weird is that? What? Come on now.
Yeah, because that's getting into some weird stuff to where when his son does end up watching porn, he's going to be thinking about his daddy in the back of his brain the whole time.
And what makes it
he's
really
gonna be thinking,
weird
I hope you don't find
is,
this.
yeah, well, his son is only 6. That's what makes it really weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a joke. That was a
joking.
joke.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, oh my God, this keeps getting weirder.
I know. Well,
See, I don't hear about none of this stuff until you tell
Welcome to
me.
the Republican Party. Where's Lindsey Graham? We have a dress we want him to try on. No.
Y'all could literally be filling my head with shit because I don't know
gaslight
anything
you.
until y'all tell me.
I like to gaslight you.
That's right. We should go to our various AI programs and say, what do you think now that you've known me? Because I've never talked to my AI about porn or anything. But I'm like, but I talk to him about the show and business and philosophy and all this shit. Like, I'd say, based on all you know about me, what kind of porn do you think I like? I want to know.
Oh, ask it.
You ask it too, though.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Let's do it.
Okay,
I'm gonna find out.
I'm gonna find out too. Tech, take the show. This may be your last one, Tech. So take it while we're getting the Chat GPT fired up. Like it's some kind of. I like how it's some kind of thing we have to like.
Here's
activate
the
Chat GPT.
The title, the thumbnail. We've had a lot of complaints about Tech Protect, and I'm here to let you know that we've heard you.
Well, no, I have a whole thing. I have a whole thing on that.
We're gonna address this later on the show.
Yeah.
But this might be the end of the Tech Protect appearance times. Might be time for me to get the fuck out of here. Seems like.
All right.
And I know.
I'm just sad now that Herschel's gonna think I'm a pervert.
Why wouldn't Herschel know you're a pervert?
Herschel knows I'm a lady. I don't know what you're saying to me.
Show me the last 10 things you've asked ChatGPT, and if one of them does, if none of them include the word dick, vagina, pussy, or anal, then you're solid.
Oh,
I said based on all.
It can't.
Oh man, let's see if mine can. I can't. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck you, ChatGPT. Okay, It won't do it. It's no fun. We should go to Perplexity or Perchance or one of those. But then I don't have a lot of. They don't save anything, so they don't know anything about me. Anyway, so let's jump tracks a little bit. We were, as we do, we read all the comments on YouTube and whatnot. And Bunny was, I mean, we all saw this, but Bunny was the one that kind of posted this morning and was like, wow, they really are not happy with Tech Protect. Or you said something like that, right, B? And so we were like, let's have a conversation about it. That's not what we're putting up on the screen. Well, hang on a minute now. I know that this should be easy, fellas, and I'm sorry that it's not easier. But sometimes shit. This is such a nightmare. I really got to get this working better. Why?
$5 from Awesome Tatum says, "Here's your goddamn super chat to pay for those breadsticks. Love you, Madhouse crew." I couldn't read that properly.
Thank you, Awesome Tatum.
What is happening in my life? Okay, I have to stop for a minute, you guys. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're doing.
This is the pop-out screen, I think. But I don't know why the pop-out screen is showing the wrong... Oh, I do know why, because I'm sharing the wrong... Oh, I hate this with all my heart and fucking soul. Here, I'm putting it over. All right, I'm putting it here. There's just too many goddamn... I need a producer. Can we hire a producer, Tech?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tech, you hire you an assistant producer. And then you just make him do everything.
Who wants to do unpaid labor? At Tech Protect in the YouTube chat if you want to do a job with no money.
All right, we are here now. Okay, so let me just jump to this real quick. So these were some comments we got about Tech Protect this morning. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It was a guy named Digital Bookmark. So if you're out there Hey, we read this shit, baby. Talking about having less viewership, no one on Madhouse works harder than Jaffe. You goddamn right. Yet he's getting robbed on his own show. Bunny and Tech have no social media presence. Bunny does. Just glorified Discord members bringing a couple of viewers and somehow getting paid for it. Tech's obnoxious personality thinks trolling Jaffe's audience with stupid ideas and stupid comments is funny. Then he gets resentful and desperate for attention when Jaffe gives him a toxic reaction, and Bunny just shakes her head. Jaffe doesn't have to do porn. Tech is gleefully fucking over his entire life. LMAO. 11 likes, 10 likes on I agree.
I know.
Preach, says somebody Diablo. I've been saying this since the beginning. He used to be behind the scenes and we never had to see him. But he actually wrote we never saw him, but I made it a little more toxic when I said we never had to see him. But for some reason he became a host. Worst decision ever. Appalachia says also Tony doesn't care about himself. He is lazy, ignorant, ungrateful, and thinks he is the best. And while not even fixing the horrible audio, this Appalachia guy has a bee in his bonnet about our audio. You know he's one of those guys that spent like 12 grand on some fucking sound system and he's trying to show it off to his parents. He's like, God damn it, these guys, it ruins everything. All the while not even fixing the audio. So many of us would be better at his job. Such a waste of resources. Well, now...
Hire him.
Yeah, well, somebody, yeah, he sounds like a delight to work with.
Yeah, he sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Mentoring, though, says, no social media presence. Pshaw, that is not true. Bunny does have one, and she promotes the show there. Anyway, I guess he's a fan, Bunny, over there. Anyway, public social media is more than ever a piece of shit and a wrong place to get viewers. I'm admin for Facebook invite groups. Those do work better than X, which is full of bots and fake fucking followers. But then Tech had somebody slide in and protect him. Aegon the Last. Yeah. Aegon the Last, friend of the show. He says, since y'all take the comments so seriously, you're considering kicking off members. I don't know what that means. Then I got to start commenting to stand up for Tech. He doesn't deserve the hate he gets. And the only reason he does is because he's, number one, dating Jaffe's daughter, who's beautiful. And so people are jealous of him for that. I didn't add the beautiful part. He wrote that. Number two, he lives with the person that everyone who watches the channel adores. David Jaffe.
You're America's sweetheart.
I'm not homeless. Not yet. And
we talked today about getting a vandalism.
Oh, well, let's stay focused. Number three, he says some dumb things in the past, which I myself had a problem with, but he's shown growth as a co-host since, so he deserves credit. And I think he got a couple of likes.
Is this Tech's alt?
Yeah, that's right. No. This is Ricky, his 18th subscriber, I think is who this is.
13th, yeah. 13th.
But anyway, yeah. So, and then Appalachia also says remove Tony as a host and get P Turtle as another host. So, you know. But yeah, comment. Yeah. So, look, Bunny and I are listening. Tech and I are listening. Tech's main number one job. Yeah, Jaffe says Abdul would become the internet hobo. I would be the literal internet hobo. But, you know, we're listening, and Tech's job is to grow the show and make the show better. And if it turns out that the majority of viewers would like to see Tech return to his behind-the-scene life as the show's producer, then we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it, but Tech agrees, right? I mean, you want to make the show successful, so
as long as the show's better, you know, then
yeah,
that's what it's all about.
If he's bringing the show down and hurting the show, and again, I'd say, you know, I'm not saying that behind his back. He's right here. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. He says this is an easy fix trade. Tech for Chris Reagan from Colin Podcast, and some comments want to cancel him for a Kirk joke. If you can take Gene too. I would never take anybody from Colin Moriarty. He's a very good friend of mine. I'm a big fan of his. But if they didn't want to work over there and we could make a deal, I mean, Reagan's got a bigger channel than I do. He doesn't need me. But I'd love to work with those guys. But I prefer to work with them in the context of Last Stand Media. Alex, thank you for the super chat. He says, Jaffe replaced Tech with Steve Hawkins. Can you imagine? Steve Hawkins, if you don't know, is a member. He's in the chat right now. He floods the Discord with so much pornography, not in terms of visual, but just he's constantly writing. Like, the guy's got to be horny 24/7. And I'm just like, dude.
It's true.
Yeah, we would get our, you know, our channel destroyed.
Oh, you know, another one that I love, another perv in the Discord I love is that Father Alex. He's always hoping me and you just. Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
No way.
And he's in.
That was like.
And he's in. Apparently.
That's even funnier.
And he's apparently studying to be a priest. I don't know if I should believe him or not. But he says he you know, so I don't know. He should. Alex is a trip. Alex is a trip.
I had no idea that was the same guy.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you know who else?
Yeah, this guy's
standing up for
you're
a
talking
perv.
about.
So I don't know. Should we get Tech behind the camera? Tech, what do you think about all this hate? Does it hurt your feelings? And Bunny, by the way, said she wasn't. You know, she caught some shots as well. This is what you said, Bunny, right?
Yeah, from the guy that saying, you know, I have no social media presence and bring nothing. All I do is shake my head or something. I shake my head even when I'm not even disagreeing with something. I just nod and shake my head.
This show is brought to you by the Olive Garden. When you're at the Olive Garden, your family. God, we'd be so good at taking people's money to read their stupid shit. Okay. But yeah, people, you know, but look, here's what I'll say. I got nothing. What do you want to do, Tech? You want to get off the show? What do you want to do?
It seems like they want me out of here, and I get it. You know, I get it. I don't want to fight against what people are fucking commenting, but we've seen so many comments about it. Just like, Tech needs to go. Tech needs to shut up. I hate it when Tech interrupts Jaffe. Well, I guess that's where we're at. I guess what can I do, Jaffe?
Well, you're the producer, so honestly, I'm still going to pay you. You're still going to be the fucking producer, so make a call. What do you want to do? What do you think we should do? Making a poll isn't going to help. We are, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll defer to you guys. I'll defer to Bunny and Tech. I mean, I like Tech.
I don't want Tech to go nowhere.
But we also want to have a hit show. Maybe the reason we're not growing and we don't get super chats is you guys hate Tech. Maybe if Tech was gone, Bunny and I would start raking in the ducats, man. And that money would still go to Tech.
I think we try it. I think we give it a shot and see how it goes.
Yeah. I can't, you guys. I can't do it.
All right, Jaffe, you see on your Discord? Go and use your mouse and hover over your Discord.
Yeah, I know how to use a mouse, whore.
All right. There's 3 dots next to the end call button that says more options.
Yeah.
Click that.
Yeah.
And there's a option that says show non-video participants. You should have a check mark there. Uncheck that box.
All right. Now what? Where'd he go?
Oh, don't go no.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm in the background.
Okay, so it's just your voice. What's the point? So you're
voice.
saying
If you need me,
we want to kick you off the show, but you'll be there as a producer?
Yeah, if you say, Tech, can you look this up? I'll be like, well, it looks like this is this thing.
Okay.
So,
but hold on, you did this at a really bad time because I have to pee now.
I can run the show.
Okay.
Go pee and take us with you. Take us to the bathroom.
Amber Heard's Turd, thank you so much for the super chat. Tech, I love you. You have a fan in me, says Amber Heard's Turd. And then down here, Walmac 2022 or 2002 says, keep the band together. Hey, man, I'm leaving this up to Tech. It's not me. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. But here's what I'll tell you, though, about, you know, I think there is a, you know, how do I put this? So I don't know if you saw this, you guys, but YouTube today put a bunch of new stuff out. Like their yearly, like, here's what's coming to YouTube, right? And one of these is the idea of, they were just talking about how much bigger YouTube is. And it kind of dovetails into the Kimmel story because the late night shows are dying and YouTube shows are becoming what people go to for their news and their entertainment and all that. And they had a whole little passage in their stuff about how amazing it is that you can interact with it and how that's so special and how that's so different. So, you know, I get it. And it's really difficult because when you hear the chat and the comments tell you something like, we don't like Tech, what do you do? You know, how do you listen? How do you not listen? But I guess I could bring back P Turtle now that tech is gone. We could bring back the phone. And let's not let it be lost on the fact that Bunny, and again, when we're on stage, I'm on stage. I would never say this to you off camera. You look fucking dynamite, dude. You look amazing. You're very welcome. And now without Tech's big fat face here, we can see more of you. It's staggering. It's staggeringly attractive. I can't stand the fact that that I was never. Well, I was a few times, but I've never. I mean, what is it like to be that kind of person? Like, is that just crazy that you walk out and you're just like, I'm probably the hottest person in the Piggly Wiggly? What is that like?
Well, that ain't too hard at the Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, that's where you live. I'm not going to fucking blow sunshine up your butt. Where do you buy your groceries? What's the store you buy your groceries at?
Food line.
Food wine?
Food line.
What the fuck is food line?
Food line. Lion. I'm saying like raw.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were like on the food line waiting for. We should pay you more.
No,
Jesus
food line.
Okay,
lion. Like I say all the letters.
Food lion. Okay. I've never agreed more, Jaffe says, Ari. Yeah, it was amazing. I told Bunny her outfit, she looks like that that Bugs Bunny lady in the fucking Space Jam show.
Lola Bunny.
Yeah. I am not awkward. You know, here's the difference, fellas. I'm not awkwardly flirting with Bunny. I'm not flirting with Bunny. I am laying my cards on the table and saying, you look fucking hot, Bunny. That's what a real fucking man does. I don't need to flirt with her. Flirting is the pussy way.
And he already said he wouldn't even do it off cam, so this is all performative anyway.
No,
he don't even mean it.
I do mean it, but I don't think it would be appropriate IRL. But since we're performing, it's okay, in my opinion, unless you tell me it's not. But what I'm saying, though, is I think a pussy is somebody that flirts. Don't flirt. Vote. No, okay. Don't flirt. That's a little. If you know, you know. Let's drink champagne. What I'm saying is, you know, if you like somebody, just fucking say you like it. Enough. I simp for every girl I see in the chat, says Alien Bobcorn. Well, what's wrong with that? Why are you guys so embarrassed to like women all of a sudden? I like women. Why can't I?
Good.
Yeah, you know, why the fuck? I don't know. Is that you want to keep women in cages, Bobcorn? You literally, that was the first thing you ever said to us. So
that is true.
There might be value to you sitting down and shutting the fuck up. Just a little thought there. I'm not literally flirting. I'm saying, Bunny, I think you're really hot. Your outfit looks real sexy and cool. That's not flirting.
I'm wearing hoops, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Can't really. Hoop earrings.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not a kink shamer. I'm not shaming you about wanting women in cages, assuming they want to be in the cages. I'm just saying that you coming here and attacking me is weird, given that you're a weirdo who puts women in cages. Okay, hey.
It's not weird.
It's not weird. I love Bob.
Some women like being in cages. Some of them.
I bet they do. Some of them just need to be in there.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Who do you think in our chat? What woman in our chat should probably be kept in a cage and would like it? Like, not always, but as a kink.
Canty.
Canty.
I was gonna say
Canty needs her ass in a cage.
Just so she can. I feel like no. This is the thing about Canty. You'd put her in a cage and she would see it as a challenge to like chew her way out or something. But
what would be great?
She'll whoop your ass.
No, she wouldn't. I have Canty figured out. Canty is all business in the real world. In the bedroom, she's super submissive. Because in the real world, she's like a fucking business dynamo. It's that dynamic. Men have it too. Or it's I get. Right? So she's in that cage, and at first she's like, I fucking will kill you. I'll sue you. By the morning, she's come around, and she realizes that there's many of us who've put her in there, I suppose.
Full Stockholm.
That she's like, you know what? This is where I belong. When I'm not running the biz, this is where I belong. I'm waiting for the tomatoes to come at me in the chat. She ain't watching right now. She's probably beating up her husband. Okay. And Canty says, you better kill me if I get out.
That's what I said. She's going to see it as a challenge. She's going to chew through them bars and then she's going to whoop your ass.
That's right. Well, I didn't bring up the cage thing. That was Bobcorn. Did I miss your dono? Oh, I ain't done, baby. I got you, Anna. Anna says, Bunny, cute do.
Dough. She's saying dough.
They need an H.
Cute dough.
Spend more money and fix your grammar. Fix your spelling. Bunny, cute
No,
dough.
thank you, Anna
Yeah,
G.
she is Anna G. You're right. Okay. Emily Clark says, I'm exclusively a bottom. But you mean when you say you're a bottom, right? Just because I want to understand this. Because when you say top and bottom in a gay relationship, that isn't the same thing. That means, do you receive the penal, right? Or do you give it?
Yeah.
But when Emily's talking about it, she's probably talking in our context of
about like
submission,
dominant, submissive.
right?
Yeah.
So exclusively, you could never be like, you're like Canty. You want to be dominated. I understand. That's excellent. It's good. You know what you know. You know what you like. Don't say I'm going back to Becky. Forget me. You know what? Who was the one in the chat? What happened?
Anna G, I love you.
I love her.
Don't let Jaffe's misogyny, deep rooted misogyny, get to you like that, Anna. You got to stay strong, like us women are. We're strong. We hold strong together, Anna G.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, so Emily says, I'm trans, so I don't top. What would that matter if you're trans or not? So you're a trans woman, but can't...
Well, because some trans women do like to be the ones who are topping.
But she's saying she's trans, so she's a trans woman, and she says so. So those two things are linked. I'm a trans woman. I'm saying woman because her name's Emily, so... I'm a trans woman, so I don't top. So trans women don't top?
I know some do.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Explain, Emily. Please call in. We would like to know more. Would you like to know more? Okay. K-Nub saying for the super chat, this stream deserves a choo-choo. You goddamn right it does. Yeah, we're going to talk about Michael Jackson in just a second. Who was the one, and I felt really bad about this, that it might have been Anna G, but who was the one that thought... we weren't joking about me hating women, and she thought I really hated her. Remember? And
I think
when it was Anna G. Oh yeah, that made me so sad.
It's probably been all the women at some point.
You know what? The problem is you. Some of our audience doesn't get you're joking now.
I know they really don't.
And
a lot of times people don't know when I'm trolling,
and I'm just like, come on, man.
And I think that means I'm good at it. So thank y'all.
Oh, okay.
I
got you, Emily. Emily says, I don't like that part of me. I'm waiting for bottom surgery. Gotcha. Understood. Okay. I'll tell you what. Certain states are better than others for what your insurance will pay for, man. I mean, I don't know how old you are. I assume, I don't care how old you are. I mean, this isn't a show for 18 and under, so you probably shouldn't be under 18. But, insurance does cover things like that in certain places, which is nice, which is very, very nice. Bunny holding Jaffe's feet to the coals. No.
The sooner we all just accept that Jaffe hates women, the sooner we can all grow.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Let's talk about, though, should we go to look at the poll? Should we get rid of tech or not? It's 50-50 almost. Look at that. This is some election 2020 or election 2000 shit going down. Well, let's get to a little bit more news real quick about what's going on. There's some interesting shit happening in the world, and we'll get back to talking about tech. You guys can help us make a choice. Okay, this is really interesting. I don't know if this is... I'm not saying I believe this, but it's interesting. The comet that some people, like this Harvard professor, don't think is a comet, that is coming to Earth and will be close to Earth in October, November. I think they're calling it 3I or 31 Atlas. Have you guys heard about this? And this is it's the third object to enter our solar system from outside the solar system coming to us. It's doing all kinds of weird behaviors. Proper scientists or more traditional scientists still think it's just a comet. Come here. You look great.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
I love you. Please be safe.
Bye. I will.
Be safe, baby. I hate when they leave. If I had it my way, they would just sit at home all day because the world's a scary place. But so what we're talking about though is this comet is a lot of people think it's a comet. Some people think it's something else. But there's this one guy today that was saying, I need you to understand something. This is the third interstellar object to enter our solar system. The first was, it's not called Omarosa, but I always called it Omarosa. But it was that big weird rock that came and went. And scientists were like, we don't really know what the fuck that is. That happened. And right after that happened, there was, what did he say? This guy's name is Jordan Crowder. Okay. And he said, he listed this event. Let me just read it to you real quick. He said, okay, late 2017, when Oumuamua came, immediately after the New York Times UFO report dropped about the Tic Tac. And then another one came in late 2019 called Borisov, immediately after the COVID pandemic happened. And now we've got this one coming, and they announced another one might be coming. And his theory is, this is really wild. I don't have any reason to believe it, but I love it. His theory is that either because it's a consciousness doing it, or it's just the way the universe and our perception of reality works, is that this thing is almost like DLC for a video game or code or whatever. So when one of these things comes into our knowable, I mean, we know more outside the solar system, but for our lifetimes, this is it, this solar system. Yeah. It's almost like new code being introduced that creates intentionally big shifts in the way humanity's experience. It's almost like you're playing SimCity and you're like, oh, let's add some stuff. And he's saying we're going to see something. It's not a UFO. It's not a meteor. He says, but it will herald a big societal shift. I mean, this is how cults are born, right? Because people who believe this shit, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't believe him. I don't fucking know. But it's pretty interesting. And then Michael Jackson. By the way, let me get these super chats. Thank you guys. We appreciate them very, very much. We have Mr. David K, our good buddy. He says, I went the entire run of Madhouse without talking to Tech Protect. Now he's gone. Things just end. They're 1 minute, gone the next. R.I.P. Tech. He's still here. And we're still waiting for him to come back, maybe. Amber Heard says, listen, Jaffe, you bring Tech back or I'm leaving. I'm not the guy. He's the producer. I said to him, you make the decision about what you think is best for the show. He made that choice.
We should make a montage of Tech.
Like a in memoriam.
In black and white, yeah. Doing black and white, him laughing in slow motion.
And I should have him in the bathroom because he doesn't know I have footage of this, doing the double knuckle theorem. Digging in there.
The poll currently shows 53% of people think it's good that I'm gone.
And 53.
Well, I hate those people.
But 53% of people want you back.
Yeah.
53 and 53 make 106. 47% want me back.
Robbo, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Bring back Tech Train. There we go. Tech, is there any amount of money that they would donate that would make you go, okay, well, maybe it's worth it? Or is it like, it's not really about the money. It's about the show being better with you gone?
Yeah, because hold on a second. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody super chatting saying not to bring Tech back.
Yeah.
People have been super chatting to bring him back. So
yeah, I wonder if the people who don't want him aren't paying. And in that point, maybe it's like, well, you're never going to be paying. If you haven't paid anything, and you don't have to, we're welcome to do the show for free for you. But if you haven't paid anything, then maybe it's like, well, you're never really going to, be that kind of a customer.
The people who have memberships and stuff want them back. I think that kind of speaks a little bit louder than...
Yeah.
Some guy I've never even seen in the live chat leaving a comment.
Well, Tatum doesn't want him here, and he says I paid. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's all you. I'm just saying maybe there's a scientific way to figure it out. I don't know. I pay with views and likes, but you are a team. Don't break up like a band. Don't break up the band. Okay. Again, it's not me. Please do not write that. Do not say let him back. It is not me. It is Tech. You guys want Tech back. He's the producer. He's doing what he thinks is best for the show. That's all I'm saying.
I shouldn't have said anything because now people are super chatting saying they don't want to.
Hey,
I should have just given them out.
Yeah, find them boring.
Steve Hawkins says, don't bring them back. There you go. I find them boring. But Amber Heard's turd says, fuck it. I'm a member now. Thank you for joining the Diet So Soldiers,
Thank
Amber
you,
Heard's
Amber
turd.
Heard's turd.
What we'll do is we will see what the poll is by the end of the stream, and we will see how many super chats are in whichever direction. Right. Like
Okay.
Wayne B wants P Turtle back. So
I know he does.
fuck me.
And bring back
That
P
counts as a
Turtle
vote.
and the red phone is a fair trade for tech, says Wayne B. Yeah, well. Matthew says that's fair. I don't pay, but I want tech on. Okay. Okay, listen, we'll come back to that, but listen to me for a moment. What do you mean, wait, I don't have any problems with tech? You wrote, what did you write? You wrote, I paid and I don't, hang on, let me find it now. Where the fuck did it go, buddy? You said I paid, and I assume you were saying, see, I paid. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, K-Nub says Anthony plus Jaffe plus Bunny equals money. Well, he is the content. Okay, listen to me for a moment. So on Kick, I don't watch Kick, but there's this guy who is streaming, and I want to show it. And I guess he knows Michael Jackson's son, and I don't know if it's Prince or Blanket. I don't know what these adults, what they look like as adults, right? So I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But let me show you this clip. And, I can see this going both ways. But to some people, and I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, I love his work. I can't speak about what he did or didn't do or anything, but because I don't know. And he was found innocent. So there's a lot of people suggesting that he was grifted and with these kids, whatever. But I love his music. I love his work ethic. I love what he brought. And based on that, I'm a fan. Always been a fan. But, and I will tell you, Bunny, when they had the funeral for Michael Jackson, and I don't know if you guys watched this. Did you watch the Michael Jackson funeral?
Oh,
Okay.
my mama was she had tickets to see him for his tour that they had to cancel.
The This Is It tour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My mom was a huge Michael Jackson fan, so it was like a whole family event watching the funeral.
Have you seen the video of the movie This Is It, where they cut it together with all the rehearsal footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. His PYT, or not PYT, his Human Nature in that. I love that version of Human Nature was so good. I will say that, but I expected, so if you watch the funeral, there was a big gold coffin at the front, right? And then they had people coming up on stage and stuff. This is the memoriam or whatever. It wasn't the funeral. And he basically, I expected him to pop out of the coffin. Oh, we're announcing the American tour. Because he was a showman, I could see it, but obviously he didn't. But the other thing I'll say is when his daughter Paris, and this actually has brought me comfort since then, because I had small kids around their age. And when his daughter Paris, I remember Janet Jackson was up there with her and she spoke and said he was the best daddy.
It was
and
so pitiful.
It was so sad. But now you look at her and all the kids, and they haven't moved on from loving their dad, and obviously they will always miss him. But it is nice to see that kids, and even I think about Charlie Kirk's kids, right? And some of the stuff, as much as I don't like Charlie Kirk's politics and some of the stuff that he said and what that may have led to in our world, he is still a human, or was a human, and he had kids. And I think about what his widow said, where the mom, she says, "Where's daddy?" And she said, "Oh, he's on a work trip with Jesus." But eventually the kid's going to go, "Is daddy coming home?" And there's some point where that kid, someone's going to have to tell. I don't know what you tell a 3-year-old, but
I just think when they're so young, they don't fully even understand what death even is. Yeah,
but there is going to be that moment where she gets it, where it
Yeah.
clicks. Maybe she's 4, maybe she's 8, maybe she's 3.
Oh yeah.
And she'll just collapse, and just the pain that little girl is going to have to deal with. So it's nice to kind of see the Michael Jackson kids going, okay, they do get through it. It's tragic. It's sad. Whitney Houston's kid, the same thing. So, but anyway, the point is, this is Michael Jackson's son. He didn't know he was on live because it wasn't his stream. It's somebody named Ed Matthews. And this is what they said when he didn't know he was on camera. This is his kid on the screen right, and this is the guy who was streaming on left.
Michael's still alive. Be honest with me. Nah, I don't. My mom says it, but I don't think so. He is. Boy, he's alive. He's alive. Hey, you heard it? Michael Jackson's alive, cuz.
I'll play it again.
Michael's still alive. Be honest with me. Nah, I don't. My mom says it, but I don't think so. He is. Boy, he's alive.
So his mom, who birthed this kid, thinks he's still alive, but the son said, "I don't think so." So I don't know.
I understand that my grandma's brother died in it's actually a really crazy story. He was an undercover.
Whoa. Wait a minute. There's a crazy story with your grandma?
I know, with my crazy grandma.
All right, go
Her
ahead.
brother died. He was like doing undercover stuff with the Hells Angels, and he got found out, and they burned his house down, and he died. Like, he definitely died. But my grandma.
Wait. He was doing it as a cop and trying to infiltrate the Hells Angels?
Yeah, he had done it for like a couple years, I think, and then he got found out, and then they burned his house down, and he died. But my grandma swore up and down
I'm so
for her
sorry.
whole entire life.
I'm so sorry. I can't help it. It's my ADD. But when you give me a nugget like that, I have to ask questions.
Yeah.
So when they burned his house down, was it with the intent of destroying property, or they knew he was inside and wanted him to die?
They knew he was inside, and like
boarded up the doors and shit.
Yeah, and I had another uncle that was like in the and he even said like they had remains and stuff. Like they know he was in there, but my grandma swore up and down that he did not die. He faked his death to get away from that. And like, I'm not even kidding. We'd be riding through the mountains, and she'd think she saw someone that looked like him, and she would follow them for hours.
I believe
like
it.
That happened a lot when I was little, where we would just follow random people because she thought it was him.
Well, I wouldn't follow random people, but if there was somebody in my family that disappeared in some way or the other, I would never. I don't think it. I don't have it in me. I would never stop looking. I would be like Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but I mean, where it just becomes your obsession. You know, if it's like, oh, he flew into Vegas and we haven't heard from him since. It's been 2 years. I'm like, my life is now going to be trying to find him. So I get it.
Yeah.
What I wonder is, you know, has there ever been one of these rumors of someone that died, but they hadn't really? Because you'd think at some point we would go, it's never happened. Like even Andy Kaufman, apparently, like I remember this was back around 2004 because I remember reading this when we were working on God of War, and it was late at night and I was just looking in the paper and stuff. And there was a story that someone said Andy Kaufman, who was, if you don't know Andy Kaufman, was a comedian, and he was very well known for a lot of his almost performance art comedy. And a lot of people were like, him dying wasn't real. It was a skit, and he was going to come back one day, and it was all going to be like this, the longest kind of setup punchline ever. And in 2004, there was a lot of rumors that this was the year he was going to come back. And I was like, oh, at least somebody can prove that those conspiracies are true. And he hasn't come back. You know, so it is, I want to see somebody fake their death. I mean, hell, people think Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
We're going to look at some weird Charlie Kirk stuff in just a second. Some weird conspiracies about he wasn't. Wallace says he was in a feud with Jerry Lawler. I don't think he really was. I think all of that was scripted. I could be wrong on that because I know sometimes, but like the neck brace thing, I thought that was a bit and all that shit. But I could be, Tony Clifton, who was his alter ego, is still going, but obviously I think that's his manager. It's not actually, what's his face? Andy Kaufman. But anyway, Tupac is alive. I wish. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see
Bob
it.
Marley's alive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them there. I think about anybody that, you know, is in the spotlight at all. When they die, there's people that just straight up will not believe it.
Or Paul. Then there's the opposite, right? Like Paul McCartney or Avril Lavigne.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he was dead.
he-
Yeah, that's one of my favorite conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Well, it is weird if you play the record backward and it says Paul is dead.
There's a
That's
lot
some
of
weird shit.
stuff. And yeah, and him being the only one with his
Without
bare feet in the
shoes.
Abbey Road. Yeah, there's
Come
a lot
on,
of weird.
yeah.
Like,
And he's
it could mean anything though.
he's talked about it before. He has absolutely talked about it and kind of been like, well, it's fun, but it's crazy. But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
There's something, one of these things, it's a little weird. A little fucking weird, man. Alex says, Jaffe, what are your thoughts on politicians wanting CEOs of Steam, Discord, Twitch, and Reddit to testify before Congress about Charlie Kirk? I don't care. I mean, I don't know what they'll get out of it. Ultimately, it's look, I would love, this is a terrible thing to say. And if my brother is watching, or if he was watching, he would say, no, that's the price of freedom. I think we need more regulation on social media. I think we have proven we cannot handle the responsibility, and there's too much suffering in our country right now because we just are not evolved enough to handle this fire hose of information, and we don't have the ability to know what's true, and we don't have the time to fact check everything, and everyone has their own set of facts.
It's getting even harder with AI.
Yeah. I mean, there's a point where you have to go, the American experience, I think we do need to lean heavy on the idea that there is a part, the whole point of the Constitution is it can be malleable, and it can change. And I don't want to take away fundamental rights, but I do think maybe, and I don't want to make hate speech illegal. I just think we need to make intentional disinformation some kind of, there's a consequence to it. I don't know what it is, but I don't think we're going to survive this shit. I do think restricting social media in some ways, the way I'm thinking about it, could work, but I haven't, we'd have to do a million studies, but, okay. But so anyway, we'll see what it's about. Would you really want the currently holding the keys to be the regulators? I mean, no, but, and I'd like to think there could be a way to do it where it's not Donald Trump's version of the internet, but I'd like it to be like driver's licenses. And it's just like, hey, if everybody gets the internet, but if you want to post on the internet, you have to have a license.
I agree with that, because I feel like that would keep kids out of places they shouldn't be.
Well, they could still go there unless they are not able to get in there. But what you couldn't do is, you look at your little cat. Look at that peaceful little thing. He don't even know how rough the world is right now.
Little angel.
Oh, the BB. But I do not want to give anyone any more power, Darth Nugget. I'm just saying that we have to be honest about the fact that we're not handling this very well. And I don't know what we're going to be able to do to handle it. Witch X, what's up, buddy? Is this P Turtle's replacement? Bunny?
Me?
Bunny's been here since the very beginning. No, I think Bunny. She says what? Just a girl that sits here and looks pretty to draw in viewer. You don't get the respect you deserve, Bunny. What's that like?
I know. I don't care.
I guess.
Give a shit.
All right, fair enough.
It's because you've had her large screened on the Discord.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. She's just the full image.
Yeah, I forgot. It's probably inevitable, but it will be ruled online by different corporate AIs. Yeah, possibly, but it's rough. It's rough. Which X, I said a compliment. Is that not respect? No, I'm just saying that a lot of people, which X don't, Bunny's a smart lass. She's a smart old bird.
A lot of people think I don't bring nothing, and I'm just here to be eye candy.
Did you hear me call you a bird?
Yeah, I heard that. I like that. I like bird.
She's a smart lady. Okay. Let's talk about some of these weird Charlie Kirk conspiracies, though, because there's a couple of them that are a little weird.
They're weird.
They're a little strange.
But with just the information we have, there's so many holes, and it's so weird. Of course, everybody was going to go wild with.
Well, that's the problem.
Theories.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is, everything has a conspiracy theory. Hey, my nephew says, what the fuck was that?
Daniel Crawford for $5 says.
Wait a minute.
Fact checker.
Wait a minute.
Named Tech Protector.
That sound is supposed to mean something else, and now you're just playing it to kick off a super chat.
I did. I also have. I could have used this one. Hold on. Daniel Crawford for $5. Thank you, Daniel.
That's my nephew.
Thank you.
Your nephew.
My nephews and my niece.
Thank you, nephew Daniel.
I have delightful little family in the South. They're delightful skedaddlers. Funds to be used towards hiring a Madhouse fact checker named Tech Protect. You goddamn right. Fuck the hate, says Matthew. Just do your show. You can't bend to what you're trying to create based on the whims of the audience. Sure you can. It's exactly what you can and should do at times. It's a balance, though, right? Before we get to this Charlie Kirk thing, very briefly, I will tell you that has always been the hardest thing for me to learn, and I don't think I've fully learned it. I learned it in God of War, which is there's a balance between sticking to your vision and changing your vision enough that enough people can appreciate your vision because you've changed it and made it more inviting. It really has to be a balance. This idea of just do whatever you want and everything will work out. No, it really won't. It absolutely won't. That's advice given by people who have success bias. I have had as much success in my career as failures in my career, and I can tell you, anytime I've had success, it's because I have bent enough to make the vision inviting, but not so much that it was no longer the vision. Look at Bunny's not even paying attention. She's in the chat.
I am.
She's over. You're over on Rewind. You play a character over there called I don't fucking know, what's that guy? FTW for the win, whatever that guy's name is, or that's you over on Wiley for the win. You're over there.
Oh, okay.
Playing that character.
I'm actually giggling in our own chat because Aegon said now the show is like one of those porn videos, old man with younger woman.
You know what? Fuck you all. Fuck you all. First off, I am 50 fucking 4 years old. Now, I get it.
It's Benjamin. Earlier, Benjamin Martinez said, where did Jaffe and Bunny meet? Me and Jaffe went to high school together.
In the club.
He graduated two years before me, but we went to high school together.
2 decades before you, but you know. All right. Well, listen.
I had them hooked, Jaffe. For a minute, they thought you weren't old, but you ruined it.
I'm 50 fucking 4, man. I mean, again, I'm okay if that's old to you, but when I hear old, I think of 70. But, fine. 54 is old. Go fuck yourself. But here's the deal. FBI reports Charlie Kirk shooter smuggled rifle and backpack, assembled it on rooftop, disassembling after shot, and left the towel in the woods. Now, maybe all this is true. But I want to show you this video, because they're kind of like somebody said when he walked in, he was carrying the gun in his pants. And you can see the outline of his fucking phone. There ain't no gun in this guy's pants. But anyway, this guy, I think, is a sniper or something in that realm, and he's explaining why this is probably horseshit.
On this episode of You Might Be a Dumb Motherfucker, this is my rifle. It takes 2 different tools to take it apart. It takes a Torx key and an Allen key. Now, if I take a shot and immediately disassemble this, I have to remove the bolt, remove the magazine, grab my Allen key, hit the 2 bolts on the bottom, put those away in the Allen key, grab my Torx key, remove the scope, put everything in the backpack, make sure I have everything, and make my way downtown. Okay, which is going to take a lot longer
Making my way downtown.
For me, especially because his fine-tuned motor function, something as simple as grabbing an Allen key to a little bolt, is going to be extremely impaired due to a dump of adrenaline throughout his bloodstream. An extreme elevated heart rate is going to make these fine-tuned skills extremely difficult. I mean, just for him to think and analyze of what needs to be done to disassemble this rifle and get away would be difficult. And we're not even going to touch the topic of him assembling the rifle on top of the roof, which if you reassemble a rifle and you take a cold dead shot, it's not going to be 100% accurate. Okay, or the fact that he disassembled this after taking a shot, which the rifle's going to be hot and they found no gloves. There's just so many inconsistencies. It just makes zero sense. I mean, I'm still working on this, and I have taken this rifle apart 1,000 times. And now he has to put the pieces of the rifle into a backpack. And this is a gigantic backpack. Shout out Wolfpack, best backpacks on the fucking planet. Anyways, as you can see, this barrel broken down does not fit in this backpack. And this is a big boy, way bigger than the one that he was carrying. Okay, I put the rifle stock in here, and guess what? It doesn't fit. It sticks out. Now let's just say, for sake of argument, that he put these in his pant leg and he was walking. These are still so long broken down that he would not be able to walk straight. He wouldn't be able to bend his legs. Doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah, there he was running.
That's interesting.
So again, I mean, the problem with conspiracies is, maybe he planted the rifle on the roof first. He clearly planned it. Yeah, but that would solve the first part. Although you'd think there'd be footage of him, and there is
him getting off the roof.
Yeah,
you don't see anything sticking out of his book bag or anything.
Darth Nugget says there is video of him walking with a limp down the street. I've seen that too. So I don't know, but
was him walking with a limp? I've been meaning to find this out because I don't know. Was that after he jumped off the roof?
I think it was before.
Him walking with a limp, or was that before? Okay,
I think it was before. I could be wrong. We're not watching. This is not a leftist conspiracy theory. Texas Wolf. What are you talking about? This is not left or right. This is a guy who, I mean, by the looks of him, which is not enough to go on, is
it's after, by the way.
When he was limping.
The limp is after he jumped off the roof, which
But I thought
that would explain that.
Yeah, but I thought he also planted the rifle in. They kept saying the wooded area,
like the bush.
It's a bush.
Yeah, but then later they said it was a bush.
After jumping off the roof, he disposed of the rifle in a wooded area, which is essentially like 13 trees in between like a shopping center or some shit.
Now, did they find it apart or together?
I think together, because I've seen a picture.
I don't know if that's been released, but apparently the Discord logs of him talking to his roommate were released, where he says, I had to ditch the rifle in some woods, and all I have to do now is go back and get it, and there's no evidence. But obviously they found it before he could. So
yeah, I wonder if it was because that would be weird for him to put it back together to throw it in the woods. That'd be weird. Why would he do that?
And there is a picture of it, I think, fully constructed. But again, they could have reconstructed it to show what the rifle looks like. Who's to say? They haven't said the condition in which they found the rifle. Just that they did find the rifle. In the woods.
And we're probably never really going to fucking know. And it is anything and everything at this point gets its own conspiracy. You get a car, right? So who's to say? But there is some weird stuff. And those messages, a lot of people, including people in MAGA, I've been surprised, honestly, how fervent MAGA has been pushing back on the official Trump narrative. I mean, I don't like.
It sounds weird.
Yeah, but so does a lot of the shit MAGA believes. Pizza parlors where the Democrats drink babies' blood, but they were down with that for a while. So the fact that but I mean, good on them. I appreciate there's a little bit of common sense going. Those text messages seem very, very strange. But again, here's the reason those text messages seem really strange is that if you look at his Discord messages, they are written a bit more loosely. What did he say? I'm so eepy. And, it was very, early 20s kind of. Yeah. And then suddenly this text message with his boyfriend is, or girlfriend, I don't know what they were when they were dating, but was written all very like an essay or something. It was
like Shakespearean.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Get much longer. But I don't know. It sounded
That would have been cool if he had written it like Shakespeare.
Maybe because I went to a performing arts school, we had weird kids that would try to talk like that. Like they would. It was everything they said was so poetic and
Dost thou want to know?
He could have been
the heat of the rifle. Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
My love.
Yeah,
and everything. My
love. It wouldn't be the first time.
Reminded me of that.
Well, yeah, a lot of people say that. Clinton says it wouldn't be the first time the FBI set up as a patsy a fall guy, and this guy has not, as far as I know, pled guilty. But that doesn't mean he's not guilty. But there's a bunch of this stuff. Here's another one that I thought was kind of kooky. This is, I mean, it is a little weird, but like Joy Reid said to. She was getting, she's a journalist, but she was laying into MAGA and going, why are y'all so angry? You've got everything you want. You got the government houses, you got the presidency, you got the Supreme Court, and you've got the FBI that you wanted. But maybe there is something to be said about having a guy who's never been in the FBI running the FBI, because people keep looking at the scene right after he was shot and like, why didn't they close this fucking shit down? But in this image, and then I want to show you something Bunny sent me, which ties into this image. And I'm not going to show you any shooting or anything like that. So, but there's a camera right here that I guess was recording the whole thing. This is what happens.
Here, I just heard them say the active shooter, Charlie Kirk, has been shot. Charlie Kirk got hit, is what the security detail just said.
See, he took the camera.
Yeah.
No one knows where it went, or maybe they do, but they're not saying. It is a good point. You have to then explain about his father. You know, he did confess to doing it in the Discord, apparently, but the father did turn him in. That is true, or convinced him to turn himself in. So, you know, maybe it, well, what's weird about it, Texas, is if anyone has been shot, you would assume that, you know, the cops are there and going, nobody fuck up the crime scene.
Yeah.
But there's no cops there. There's no crime scene being set up. And these people are just kind of like, well, I guess we're going to tear down the tent. That's
you would assume that somebody from his own team, like, taking down their camera. I'm sure that's their camera.
Yeah, but okay, then get the footage or whatever.
But that's weird that they're doing that. You would think especially his team would know not to touch anything, is what I'm saying. Like, that's weird that somebody from his own team would be messing with anything.
Well, then there's the footage that you sent me.
Yeah.
Super evidence, right? Keep going. Another weird
exactly, because that camera would... Well, right after the event happened, when people were coming out of where this was, and everybody was kind of like right there gathered around talking and stuff, there was this guy being interviewed, and he started saying that he heard the gunshot come from the right, I think he said, which is the opposite of where they were telling everybody it came from. And then he said he looked to the left, and then he realized what happened, but somebody came up and was like ushering him off the camera, acting like he couldn't talk, like he couldn't say that.
I did see that.
And it was really weird, but it kind of lines up with what that other guy was saying about that little flash that came from somebody that lined up with the sound, and then that lines up with it lines up with what that guy was saying outside of the the place. It's just weird. There's just so many weird.
Yeah, well, in the chat,
this one is...
in the chat, someone says, I would think they would have provided the authorities with all that footage. And then, isn't the world we live in, says Rob, amazing. Imagine if we had tech like this when Kennedy happened. But the problem is with all this, we're not really going to know unless they want us to know. One of the things that I don't really think is true, but I like, and I hear what you're saying. Even Canub says, from an auditory perspective, I will admit hearing Bunny talk about politics is not the move, because she's just going to go, whoa, that was weird. Oh, I didn't mean to read that. I didn't know it was I didn't know that was mean. I thought he was going to say he thought what you were.
Yeah, because
but you're not. But you're not talking
reference for political shit.
Yeah, but she's not talking about politics. She's talking about conspiracy theories. But sorry about the Bunny. Maybe we need to get rid of Bunny too.
Yeah.
This
should just be political fatty.
Yeah, just one. Are you calling me fat?
Just
I'm gonna eat my Olive Garden.
No, I was playing off the name.
No, I'm depressed now. I'm gonna eat my Olive Garden.
You're not fat.
Oh, I'm super.
Why are y'all so mean, chat, to make me say that about Jaffe? What the fuck, K-Nubs?
But
that was your fault.
The problem is, you don't really know, and we'll never know, but we might know, right? Because here's why. There is, and I'm sure you guys have seen this footage, that people are like, oh, there was a UAP or a drone or whatever. But I absolutely believe that in the future, we will be able to send drones or people or cameras to the past to witness these events. So maybe this footage that has this little thing moving through the sky in the background is like, hey, You want to see the moment where they kicked off the second Civil War in America class? Everybody make sure you've got your headsets on or you're plugged into the Matrix. We're going back to 2025 to see the day. Jim, stop flirting with Amanda. Come on now. We got, I mean, seriously, it wouldn't surprise me, And don't forget, get your paper signed. We're going to go back to what apparently people thought was the crucifixion of Jesus, but it was actually just a very strange heat wave that caused a lot of people to get sick for a few days. But we want to show you that, I believe that's happening. I believe that. Well, no one, Texas Wolf says The Simpsons came up with it. What, time travel? But yeah, no, people have been predicting that for a very, very long time. So I think that makes sense. Maybe that's when we will actually learn what happened to Kennedy, what happened here, who the guy on the roof was that tried to shoot Donald Trump. Why is Jaffe so scared to make a poll to replace Bunny, says K-Nubs. I'm not scared. What are you in 5th grade? I'm not chicken. I'm not chicken. I'm not scared. I can do it if I want to.
Do a poll.
I just don't want to. Jesus.
Do a poll.
I don't want to do a poll.
Do a poll.
I don't want to do it.
Bunny says do a poll.
I said do it. Yeah, do the poll.
We currently have the
who knows?
Is
They
Tech
might
Bad
hate me
poll
too.
up.
We'll get back to that in a minute. Hang on a minute, though.
This is the most voted on poll we've had on the channel, by the way.
Well, because we've left it up the longest.
No, we've had it's only been up for 44 minutes, but 160 votes.
Bunny.
There's only 152 people watching.
Great.
There's more votes than viewers.
K-Nub says Bunny wants out. Yeah. Listen to this, though.
If I wanted out, I'd just leave.
Yeah. May all of you haters in the chat have to go to the bathroom in public places in China, because here's what they're doing there. This is amazing.
Oh, God.
Have you seen this?
But the way you set it up.
You don't. You have to watch an ad to get your toilet paper. So when you sit down, there's a QR code, and you have to basically aim your phone at it. And when you aim your phone at it, I know it plays an ad. I mean, come on, man.
That's evil.
That's very
It better be
evil.
better quality toilet paper or something.
I mean, yeah, it better, that's, give me a fucking bidet.
Lonely.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Lonely.
Please stop with all your fucking music, because I can't play it. Anyway, there's the idea. You get the
That is the I hope we do not adopt that. Please don't do that. That's crazy.
I know. Oh, hey, it's coming. It's fucking coming. Look at this. There's a band in Manchester where the drummer is literally some mushrooms. This is the greatest world in existence. I don't know. Manchester band recruits mushrooms as its newest members. Bionic and the Wires are producing tunes by plugging mushrooms and plants into sensors when they turn their tiny electrical signals into notes. The sensors are attached to bionic arms, which then strike down on the instruments. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you listened to mushroom music?
No.
Before?
Have you?
It's kind of creepy sounding, yeah. Kind of sounds like
life can be hard sometimes.
Come on, man. I don't want to watch your ad. All you're going to do if you put an ad up there is make me go to YouTube and watch it without an ad. Is that what we really want? Mushroom music band. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Here you go. Look at that. There's right there.
So a band from the United Kingdom is using technology to have plants and fungi play instruments with robotic arms. The band Bionic and the Wires features mushrooms and plants playing keys, as well as electric drums on their dreamy ambient songs. They are connected to sensors that turn their bioelectrical signals into musical notes, which are then translated into motor signals that move the robotic arms.
People are particularly interested in music.
Yeah, shut up. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, this is much different than what the thing I heard years ago was just like I don't know, like weird music, like eerie Halloween music. It sounded like this is like them using the instruments. That's crazy.
Yeah, there was another
different.
one. We did it on the show about 2 months ago about, I think it was like cells that they were kind of having the cells send signals to gongs or something. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Two things I want to show you real quick. One of them is creepy as fuck. When Bunny first saw this, she thought it was cute. I almost didn't want to show this. It's so disturbing. You be the judge. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
No, not. Oh, yeah. This is so grody.
It's so cute.
Look at
His
that.
little face. Like, where's the cat food?
No, that's disgusting. That is
so
nasty.
I want to kiss those little fingers.
Oh,
I would love a raccoon.
Maybe that's Gollum coming for the ring. How do you know it's a raccoon?
That's a raccoon.
You think so?
Because they're so cute.
Well, I'm creeped out. Now, here's something I want to show you, which is you guys talk about Sad House. You're about to get Sad House. This is insane. Robert says that's horror fuel. You goddamn right. This is insane. Wildlife photographer captures the perfect moment. I don't know if it's perfect. A small animal looks at the camera while being caught by a predator. Look at this little guy. He's like, really?
These are my last moments.
He's like, really? You're not gonna, help a guy out? What the fuck? The fuck are we talking about?
His little face. It does look like he's staring right at the camera.
And then, in the chat, Fulnilla says he's smiling. Yeah, he might think he's just getting a shortcut across the field. He's like, wait a minute, my house is back there. Why aren't we? Oh shit. And then look at this little sad fucking thing right here. This mama monkey's in the process of being eaten, and the baby's like, I ain't going anywhere.
Mama,
where
that
my
is
mama?
so sad.
I know. Come on now.
They're both gonna get eaten. That's the saddest part.
What do you mean you flipped over to Becky's stream and she's insane, Nugget? She's delightfully insane, but I don't know what he mean. I'm not sure what he's talking about. All right, let's take a look at the poll and let's make some decisions here. Will kicking Tech off the show be a good decision? Right now it's at 54%. Right now, no is at 46%. Tech, come on back in here. And let's have this conversation, make some calls here. Jaffe, you don't care Randy Pitchford tells unhappy Borderlands 4 Steam players to get a refund? No, I don't care. Why would I care? I don't own Borderlands 4 and I'm not Randy Pitchford. What am I supposed to do?
I'm sad because K-Nubs is being mean to me now.
I know. What's going on? I thought K-Nubs was a fan.
He said Bunny also, and I don't even know what this means and it hurts my feelings. He said Bunny also used to bring on cool found sex, maybe torture kits.
Oh, yeah, you brought on that weird anal wand.
Oh, yeah, the electroshock kit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, I can't bring it on anymore. I had to get rid of it. So
you had to get rid of it?
Yeah, up underneath the lace, because I had it in my storage. It had like mildew growing. I just threw the whole thing away. I was like,
well, that can be fun sometimes. Create some friction.
Mildew friction?
Okay. Randy needs to learn to keep his mouth shut. You know what? Okay, let me speak to it briefly. If you don't know, Randy Pitchford runs a company called Gearbox. They make the most successful thing they make is a franchise called Borderlands. The fourth one just came out, and he's been real successful. He sold his company. He owns the Magic Castle in L.A., and I've only talked to him a couple of times in real life. Always been a nice guy. And so now the game they just put out, which a lot of people seem to really like, is having some tech problems. And he's been going out of his way, the head of the company, to get online and try to help people fix the problems. And, and he's had some takes that may not be what you want them to be. But I'm like, what would you rather have? Do you want your creators to be passionate? I want, when people came at me and said, Jaffe, you shouldn't push back on certain people that played Drawn to Death and didn't like it. And I'm like, fuck them. Right? I mean, don't you want the people who create your shit to be so fucking passionate and so fucking in love with what they're doing? And yeah, sometimes they're going to make stuff you don't like, but that sure beats the shit out of some corporate shill just making widgets because marketing has told them that this is what you have to make to stay employed. I think we need more passionate people, more people who are driven and willing to fight the fight, even if they make fools of themselves sometimes. Why not? We need more of that, not less of it. All right, what are we going to do, Tech? 54% want you gone. 46% want you to stay. But we don't know if these are paying customers. So what if the majority of the paying customers want you to stay?
Well, I mean, they voted, Jaffe.
I don't give a shit. What is this? If Trump doesn't have to pay
democracy?
attention to the election results, I don't either.
We should be better than that.
Yeah, I know.
I think we give it a shot for.
If you want Tech Protect on, put yourself in the Discord and call in real quick and explain to us why. But again, I am not the guy. I am not the guy. Well, yeah, Robbo says members only mode, but I think you can still vote if you're not a member, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can vote if you're not a member. I think we give it a shot for the start of the next stream. Not there.
Boo.
Well, I don't like.
I'll be in the background.
I agree with Matthew. Boo.
Open the red phone. I can't open the red phone right now, Darth Nugget. There's too many technical issues. But if you want to go on Discord, we'll bring you in. But let's make a little fucking money first. We've made no money tonight. And again, you owe us nothing. I am not mad at you. I'm not trying to shame you. I'm just saying it is a business and we need to make money. So Tech, how do we make some money tonight? What's going on? Why? Let's do that. Let's make some ducats.
I mean,
or not.
If you like the show, here's K-Nubs. Choo-choo, $1 K-Nubs. Thank you, K-Nubs.
Thanks, K-Nubs. Appreciate it, buddy.
Even though you hate me now, K-Nubs, I still love you.
Oh, he hates you for a reason, you know. Thank you, K-Nubs.
David K, look.
I'm kidding.
If you don't have the means...
He hates me because I'm a woman.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have the means right now, don't you dare donate. Don't you fucking dare. Don't worry about it. I'm saying if you have the money and you like the show and you want to support it, I'm reminding you that, that we'd love some of your ducats. Maybe you should just try taking a little bit of a back seat, but you still need to be on the show. Keem said that Live is on track to make over $1 million. It probably is. They put on a better show than we do.
It's not. They would have to be making $100,000 a month.
They put on a better show than we do. Sorry. Thank you, K-Nubs. Sorry. We suck.
Thank you for eating, Jaffe. Great fucking commentary right now. You could have waited, like 20 minutes.
I want to eat. I'm mad. Yeah. They want to get rid of you. Okay, so Robber says...
It's obviously not changing.
Robber said, Wings also covered himself in fucking soda in a kiddie pool. Real great content. Clearly it was. If they're making more money than we are, and I'm not complaining about it. Yeah, Digital says Tech is on for 5 minutes and he's already starting shit. Tyler says people are crazy on the Tech punch down. He is fine. Just needs to twerk for us some more. I tried to twerk today. But I didn't know how to do it. That's the best.
What is that?
Well, Tech said you basically put your hips forward and backwards and you bend a little bit.
Oh.
Twerking.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, I consider twerking like moving left cheek, right cheek, like independently of each other.
Well, okay. Demonstration then.
Yeah, that's twerking.
What do you mean, Bunny? Let's see.
I spilled my breadsticks.
Find it all over my Twitter that I don't have a social media presence for.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, you're more than welcome to let people know. It just didn't seem our place to mention your...
Oh, no, I was referencing that guy's comment.
I was too.
No social media presence.
No, I know, but maybe if you... Yeah, Bunny's out there on the internet. You're still doing the...
I don't know where he looked.
Are you still doing the camming a lot?
I hadn't in a while, but like I'm not like officially retired or nothing.
Right. But you were going to go back to it. I know you were talking about going back.
Yeah, I did a couple times. Yeah.
I thought Keem hired Tech for dockets. No, he didn't.
He hired me without like us going over it. I was like, it'd be funny. He was like, all right, you're hired. And I was like, oh, I didn't accept or anything, but yeah.
K-Nub says, just be nice to me if anyone sees me in Anthony's server tonight. Since last K, remember people were leaving Thunderdome and doing late night VCs in Anthony's. Okay. I don't know what that means. But I don't know.
Thank you, K-Nubs.
Thanks, pal.
You gotta say thank you sometimes, Jaffe.
Clinton says, I'm starting to wonder if the LCU is a money laundering operation because the math isn't math. I don't know, man.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who
Someone
cares?
wants to have their voice heard, Jaffe. Also, look at their profile picture.
Let me see.
It's you eating a breadstick.
I know it is.
Real busy
She changed
today.
that quick today.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was a great shot. I wanted to say, like, I don't understand, like, if anyone doesn't like how this show is going, they should put their money.
Hang on. Becky Boop
Uh-huh.
just called. I'm going to call Becky Boop. I'll be right back.
No.
She might want to come on the show.
No, I'm
I
watching.
want to say this real quick though.
But tell her to
If
come
everyone
on.
she got kicked out, it's Jaffe.
Wait, who's talking? Do we have somebody on the phone?
That's Canty.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Canty. I didn't. We'll put her on the thing. Why don't I see her camera?
She's
picture?
there.
Oh, it's because you have your thing turned off where people who
Non-video
don't have their camera on.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on,
yeah.
Canty. Un momento.
It confused him.
Hit the three dots and then show
God.
video.
Oh, shut up, Canty. Where did you get that picture from?
If anyone should be fired from here, it's Jaffe.
You know what, you sexy little minx? You're going in the
Anyone
you're
who
going
wants
in
to
the
pick up
cage
slack,
tonight.
Put their money
You're
where their mouth is.
you,
Because I work for my money and I contribute to the show. And if you want to have your voice be heard, you have to support the show.
I will put my money where you're.
That's right.
Wait a minute. How do I?
And if anyone doesn't like Bunny, that's a damn lie, okay? Because she's the star of the
Yeah.
show.
Well, they're probably flirting
Thank
with her,
you,
and they
Canty.
think they're doing this crazy pickup art
I vote to
thing.
kick you out. So
Oh, okay.
What did she say?
I
She's
vote to
voting.
kick you out.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Canty? Sorry, pal. You go in the river. And let me tell you something else, Canty. I think there's going to come a point. You ever? You're not that old, but you ever watch those shows where the main
You're not that old.
well, compare what I'm going. I don't think you know the show Moonlighting. Okay,
They're ancient. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
right. So, but there are those. There's a trope in mostly TV series where you've got the will they, won't they of the main couple, and eventually it's like David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson in the X-Files. You want them to get together, but the chemistry and there's a point, Canty, where we're going to have
beat
to
you up.
we're
I'm
gonna
beat you
we're
up.
gonna have
That's
to
what you're talking about.
consummate our sexual chemistry. It's off the charts, baby. If you haven't noticed, it's off the charts. Number one with a bullet, Canty. What's going on?
You're funny. That's all I'm
I,
gonna say.
I would like to invite.
Yeah, bye. Love you.
No,
Oh,
wait
you
a minute.
brother.
Wait a minute.
alone.
Wait a minute. Wait. What are you saying about whose brother?
This is my Latino brother. Leave him the fuck alone.
Let me explain something. I didn't say anything. I said, Tech, you make the call. What do you mean, Anna G? Anna G, what are you talking about? Anna G says, I try to tough it out here, but it's hard.
I
What?
know, energy.
Shut up. She might
This is
be,
why the women, we need to lean on each other.
she might be serious, Bunny. Don't crack wise right now. We don't know if she's serious. She really thought I hated women. Right?
Well.
No, fuck off.
No, that was Tear. See, you're getting the women mixed up
Well,
because
why
you
is
don't
she-
see us as individuals.
Well, what's the difference to you? You're all the same, but you know,
Well, two birds. Once.
Don't you say
you're
that
all
about my energy.
You're
and my
all a
hair.
bunch of fucking birds. That's right. But Anna G, what are you upset about? What's going on, champion? What's going on?
Take his eyes out, energy.
No.
Get him.
And then Canty says, Anna G, I support you and love you.
Mm-hmm. See, us women stick together because it's hard out here for the women in the Jaffe verse.
You know what? You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Am I?
You're a little troublemaker is what you are.
Because everybody knows that I'm the sweet one on the show. That's like a fact. That's like my identifier. Like the sweet one, that's Bunny.
A little bit of an asshole. Tech, would you go over to Miss Becky's show and ask her what she wanted? If she
She's
wants,
not live.
we're gonna call her, tweet her, text her, whatever you kids do.
All right. You want to
Zeke-
kick me off? I get it.
No, come right back though. Zeke says I stand with Anna G.
I miss you already.
I stand with Anna G. Anna G.
Thank you for your support,
You know what?
Zeke.
Anna G, you're really breaking my heart because I don't know if she's serious. I don't know if she's serious.
Well, did you do something? Does the shoe feel like it fits?
No,
Jaffe?
it doesn't feel like it fits. It feels like my heart is breaking over here. Anna G and her cute little shark icon when she calls in.
I love it.
I know, and now she's like mad or sad, and
What?
I don't know how to do anything good. I don't want to do anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Ninja says justice for women. You know what? You son of a bitch. Support. Jaffe is a woman hater who wants to, you know what? Because he wants to lock women in. He wants to lock, yeah, they don't get that reference. He wants to lock women in cages because he treats them like animals. You know, I've just about had it. I've just about had it.
That makes sense.
Anna G.
I get that.
What is going on, baby? Why don't you call in and talk to us? Anna G says, thank you, Zeke. You're an asshole too, Anna G.
That's right.
She's totally
Thank you
playing
for your
me.
Support.
No, she's playing me.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. What did Becky say?
She didn't answer.
Shh.
You can turn off non-video participants again. The chat doesn't want me here, Jaffe.
You know what?
That's not true.
Brandon of 90210 fame with his sister Bryn, who dated Dylan.
Yeah.
And they both died. Brandon's still alive though.
90210.
I did too. Did you see the episode where they, not the episode, but where it was just called 90210? No, it was BH9.
Where they brought it back.
And but they were playing the actors. It was very meta, bizarre.
Oh, where it was like the when Lifetime does because they did one with Saved by the Bell too, where they had actors playing the people who were playing them.
It was the actual. It was whoever played. Shannon Doherty was still alive. She was on it. Gabrielle Curteris, all the actual actors played themselves getting together to consider doing a reboot of Beverly Hills 90210. And it was very meta and very weird, and
how weird.
And then there was somebody stalking them. Okay, and do you know who? I mean, this is some deep cut shit. You know who it turned out the stalker was? No, it was not Nate from the Peach Pit, but there was another show called The Heights that spun off from Melrose Place, that spun off from Beverly Hills 90210, and this guy wrote a song called "How Do You Talk to an Angel?" And it was like a big hit song. He was the stalker. This is some meta shit. The whole thing lasted 6 episodes. It was the weirdest fucking thing. The weirdest fucking thing.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anna G says Becky was going to prank call you. Well, it's hard for somebody to prank call when she calls on Discord and it says Becky Boop is calling. she may still be in the spirit realm doing the tarot reading right now if she thought she was going to prank. I was like, what? How's that work, buddy?
I love that. Caleb said that he said before that Bunny could and should spread her wings.
Go ahead.
I don't know where I'm gonna do that.
I don't know.
I'm gonna spread my wings all over the internet.
Bring Richie on. Who's Richie? Is somebody in the chat? Hey, Brandon, seriously, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it, man. Who is somebody in the
Zeke
chat?
says tech is not black.
Okay.
Okay.
Is somebody in the Discord tech?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know who Richie is. Saint Elsewhere. Jesus Christ, that's a deep cut. That whole fucking show took place. You know, that whole fucking show took place in an autistic kid mind in a snow globe. It's the weirdest fucking thing. It was a hospital show. Denzel Washington got his big break there. There were a number of people on it, called Saint Elsewhere. Great show. And
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
And the last episode pulled back to reveal that the entire hospital, in the exterior of the hospital that you saw in the opening credits, was actually inside a snow globe that was in the hand of a little autistic boy who was in the hospital. So the whole thing he had just made up in his head. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Howie Mandel was on it.
Weird.
That's right. That's right. With Jaffe trying to throw Tech off the show, I'm not trying to throw. God damn it! I can't.
R.I.P. Tech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You only try so hard.
I guess so. All right. Well, there we go. Trapper John M.D. was a medical show, and that was from MASH. Anyway, the point is this. Yeah, Slipstream. We've considered dual streaming, and it kind of takes a hit on the bandwidth. I have great internet, but it doesn't. You wouldn't know it when we dual stream or triple stream it. But maybe we'll start streaming back to Twitch because I have a pretty big Twitter. But yeah, it's a good point though. Maybe we will. Okay, that's the show. Thank you guys for supporting it. Thank you for watching it. We will be back tomorrow at 5:30. I'm going to shoot for a Gabbin and Games tomorrow. We have
maybe a new producer.
Yeah, we have a new video going up tomorrow where I talk about Xbox Game Pass and some of the stupid things Xbox executives have said about it, as well as some behind the scenes on Twisted Metal 2012. That will be going up tomorrow, so please watch that. If you have not watched our latest video on this channel about Dead Space, no, not Dead Space, kind of feels like Dead Space, Chronos, which I'm loving. That is a video that is our first video from our brand new editor that you met last night, Pocket. Give that a watch. We really could use the support. And JSD, thank you so much for that very generous super chat. Thank you, sir. Tech Protect's heart is breaking. Nobody get mad at me. I didn't say he shouldn't. I don't want him to go anywhere. I told him to make the call as a producer. You guys voted. Maybe what he should do is figure out. I'll tell you what. Let's do this real quick. One's in the chat if you want to keep Tech, but I'm only going to look at members and only vote once. And I just want to see. In twos if you want to get rid of them, but only members.
Yeah, that's like...
Bunny, I'll count the ones, you count the twos, okay?
Okay.
So like I'm seeing, okay, there's Wayne B is 2, but you got that one, right? Okay, so I got Rocker Matt. 2, 3, 4. Again, I'm not going to read your stuff if you vote and you're not a member, so I'm just looking for members. Bump. 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 You can't vote twice. Bump. Can't you?
Can't vote twice. That's fair.
Okay. Are you counting the ones, the twos from members?
Yeah. Okay. It's very easy.
Agon's like, wait, what are the options? I'm counting right now. Wayne B, you can't vote twice. Come on, man.
Wayne B, you ain't confusing me.
Yeah. I forgot. Did Alien Bobcorn already vote? I'm going to assume no. Thank you, K-Nubs. We appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you, K-Nubs.
All right, what do we got? Bunny, how many you got?
2.
And I have 8. Matthew says there's only 3.
Then there you go.
So Tech. So come on back, Tech. Let's make a call.
I gotta wash I have to clear my eyes.
Because you've been crying?
Poor little Tech.
Oh, well, poor little bastard. Thank you, K-Nubs. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh.
So 8 people want you. And 2 don't, 3 don't. So Bunny.
I count 2 because Wayne B was voting more than I think that's
and
where the
Tara wants you. Tara's coming in late, but we'll count it. Joker says, I didn't like Tech, but I want him to stay. Why? It doesn't make any sense. I hate this food. I want to eat it.
See, that's the thing.
We had enough
People
votes,
have been
though.
saying Tech has grown on me. I used to not like Tech, and he grew on me. So it's just a matter of time before all these people complaining in the comments, he grows on them too. It's just a matter of time. He's like a fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we honor the poll, though. I think we start tomorrow's stream, no Tech, and if it seems like the audience wants me to come back, then we'll go through. They'll comment on the live stream, right? We'll see the same guy who was like, fuck this Tech Protect guy. He's ruining Jaffe's life. Let's see how the audience feels. We'll put a poll up in the Discord as well and see what they think and go from there. Jaffe?
I'm just reading the chat. Ricky says, I will not be here tomorrow. Me and my non-paying member ass will not be here tomorrow.
Oh, no.
He says boycott. Don't
love you, Ricky.
Don't get mad at us. Get mad at Tech. He's making the call.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to leave, Joker. Joker says, do you want to leave? No, but it's like, it's not unreasonable. Like, you guys are in the chat as well. You see how often people are like, oh, dude, Tech needs to shut up. He's always talking over Jaffe. Oh, Tech is always being so mean. Right? It's...
Oh, Ricky.
Let's give it a...
Ricky, I'm just fucking with you. You're the 18th subscribing member to Tech's channel. What are you talking
13th.
about?
13th.
I'm fucking with him. Be quiet.
Gee.
Jeff, you don't do numbers good.
Mm.
Tech made his decision before the show. That's not true.
No. I think the show needs to be better, with or without Tech. Better, more topics, drawing more callers. Main thing. The shows, we're always trying to make it better. But, but a little behind the scenes here. More topics. See, here's the problem. This is a very tricky show. Because
let's go to that topic instead of the Tech Protect Fired thing.
Okay.
Let's switch off.
Do you want to? Are
switch
you
to a different
joking?
topic? No, I'm being sarcastic. We were having an emotional time where people were like, talking about Tech leaving or not, and you're like, yeah, let's go behind the scenes with the topics. Let's talk about.
I was just getting used to ignoring you because you won't be here much longer. But keep going. No, go ahead.
All right, now chat, you can hate Jaffe. Jaffe's the one that wants to kick me off the show. JSD for $5 says, "Shit, you go, Bunny B, you look good today."
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Benji says, try using Tech like Joe Rogan uses Jaming. Do a test show where he helps with more prep, running things, see how it goes. Yeah, the real challenge with multiple topics though is it becomes like it becomes like a news show, right? So we try to limit it, and so it can carry on into more of a conversation. Because usually when we just do topic, it ends up being a little dull. It ends up being kind of like we're trying to be news reporters. Like, hey, did you hear this? And then I just tell it to you, or Bunny tells it to you. That's all. Thank you, JST, for spending money to correct yourself. All right, go back to feeling sorry for yourself, Tech. Go ahead.
Maybe Tech and Bunny should switch outfits and see how that goes. Yeah, maybe. Let's try tomorrow again. We'll run the poll. We'll see how the audience feels. We'll do Tech not on the show for 30 minutes. We'll try the poll out. If people say it's a better show, then maybe it's just a better show, Jaffe. That's my job's here is to make the show better. And if I'm making the show worse, the poll thinks I am. So
Marvin doesn't like that.
let's give it a shot.
Marvin gets 2 votes, and he votes keep Tech. So.
Oh, the baby. All right, fellas. Well, that is the show for tonight. Thank you guys all for supporting us. Thank you for being here with us and spending some time. It means a great deal. I may be streaming. I think I'm going to go take a walk tonight. But if I don't, I think I'm going to stream some games tonight. I think, what's the game? The Beast. Dying Light the Beast comes out tomorrow. K-Nub says, Rich has it figured. He's came out of his own ass and is already a success. That's a great topic.
How'd he come out of his ass?
I have no idea what he's saying.
That's impressive.
Hey, if I could come out of my ass, I understand.
Be a business.
Yeah. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. This isn't meant to be mean, but you and Bunny don't always have the best conversations, especially if Bunny doesn't have anything to say about something. Yeah, sure. Nobody cares you're going to stream a game and then yell at the game. Shut up, K-Nubs. K-Nubs on a tear tonight. The fuck is going on
he
with...
must be sad.
I know. What's he
it's an inner sadness. I feel it.
Why are you so sad?
Because Anthony's on his downfall arc again.
I hope it gets better, K-Nubs.
Tech, most of your haters have the default Gmail icon. They probably the same guy. Just need to commit and put on a show. The behind the scenes and bickering and producing stuff is boring, says Benji. You would think so. But it turns out people seem to like that. People seem to enjoy the more real stuff as much as the topics. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway. Am I getting the Beast? I might. I'm going to wait for the reviews. I am worried that no reviews have come out yet. Yeah, we'll get to top chatters. Here we go. Top chatters of the night. Thank you guys so very much. I'm going to add number 11 because that's my nephew down there. Number 11, Geeky Forrester. Number 10, Robbo. Number 9, the man of God, Alex. Number 8, the woman who makes me confused and aroused all at the same time, Anna G. Number 7, Awesome Tatum. Number 6, Amber Heard's Stanky Turd. Number 5, who is that? Because it says, hey, 1426, but I know that icon. But I don't remember whose. Is that Canty? No, Canty has, I don't know whose icon that is. Who is that, Tech?
Whose icon?
Number 5, at Hey. Because that's not their name.
Number 5? That's David K.
No, David K is number 4.
Mine says number 5.
Number 3 is Wayne B. Thank you, buddy. Number 2 is K-Nubs. Thank you, buddy. Number 1 is Jackery D. I don't know who that is. Who's Jackery D? Why don't the names match up with their goddamn names?
Glassdoor Gamer is number 5 on your thing, I guess. Number 6 for me, but number 5 for you.
Glassdoor. Okay, and then who is Jackery D?
JSD.
Oh, JSD. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never thought. Okay, all right, I understand. Listen to this. Joker.
Or is it Joker? Yeah.
Oh, might be Happy birthday, U.S. Constitution. Sorry, your birthday sucks. Thank you for the super chat, buddy.
Oh, no, Jack Reed. You refresh your thing. Your thing is off.
You refresh your thing. Anna G says, this donation was made by Anna in support of Bunny. How's that for you, Jaffe? That written better? It is. I mean, for a woman. I mean, I don't think you guys should be allowed to write to begin with. You know what? Everybody gets to joke, and I don't get. You know what? You all just go to hell. You all just.
Wow! I quit being a woman. It's not even worth it with men like Jaffe.
It is worth it because Anna G's jumped up to number 3, knocked Joker down a peg, knocked Wayne B down a peg. She's in there. She's in there getting the business done. Alex is in there. Awesome Tatum. Thank you guys. Seriously though, we really do appreciate it. Jaffe, I noticed you have a product.
One of the best set of nipples I've ever seen on a woman.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks,
Stopping
Anthony.
by.
Thank you, Anthony.
We appreciate it, buddy.
That's the show.
That's the show, everybody. Hey.
All right. See you tomorrow with
we'll see you tomorrow.
Madhouse with one less Mexican.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
I might not be there either.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know what? Fine.
Yeah, everybody was so mean to us tonight. I'm done.
I wasn't mean to you. Oh, but you hate
I know, I was in the chat. It was mean to all of us, Jaffe.
You hate women. You hate women.
Well, that's just, you do hate women, but we've all accepted it.
Mm.
You know what Anthony said when he finally got cornered about proof about Prince?
What?
What am I going to do? Send the fucking 12-year-old video?
What?
What am I going to do? Send a 12-year-old video?
Yeah, why not?
When did Prince die?
Like that's hard? It's not like it's more effort to upload something that's older, Anthony. But, you know.
I feel like he died in the last,
5, 6, 7 years, 8. Yeah, I just wanted you to like me. I was just anything.
2016.
That was good.
Yeah. Char says Char says Tommy C's looking for you, Tech Protect. Oh yeah, maybe he wants to hire you.
Yeah.
They do send me job offers every so often.
Yeah, no, maybe that's what he wants. That's what Char says. So, all right, fellas, there's the show. Be well, be safe. Thank you, Bunny. Anything to say before we wrap?
Feel better, K-Nubs. I love y'all. Good night.
Tech. There you go.
Thank you, chat.
Bye, you guys. Prince Green, I'll get you tomorrow, buddy. Ask me tomorrow. I'm sorry. But yes, I do plan on getting another phone, but I don't know if I'm going to get the... Oh, send a redirect to Rich? Okay, hang on.
I'll set it up.
Yeah, Tech's going to set it up. Hang on. Let's send a redirect to Richard. That would be a nice thing to do. That's a nice surprise. I don't know how many people are watching our show, but more the merrier, I suppose. Yes, I know. You'd take Anthony back if we got P. Turtle, since we all seem to be on the same page now that Anthony is full of it. I've always assumed Anthony is full of it. You know.
All right, it's set up.
So what do we have to do? Just end the stream?
Just end the stream.
All right, fellas, that's it. We'll see you soon. You're going over to Review Tech.
Guys.